Oh, you do have some nose hairs. Yeah, you should pick those. Oh, by the way, we're live now. Um, hey, everybody. Hey, Roger,
Hey!
Screwed. Nice junk. Nice to see you. That's right. Recycling was the first one in with a
Whoa. I need to...
what?
Okay, there. I had my YouTube on and I was getting like, you were talking and then it was talking and it was like, oh my.
I'm always talking. I'm pretty sure I shut my volume down on mine.
Hey,
I
Mike does
did.
stuff.
Mike, I heard you did stuff.
Oh, I guess I could do that and then just let it play.
What? Yeah, I just muted mine because I had to click over there to put the link up.
And then you'll get the watch hours.
I don't think I'll get the watch hours for my own video watching in the background, will I?
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know either. I really don't understand what all happens with this crazy YouTube thing. Anyways, I'm into the Macallan Gold this time. I guess I am lagging there. There we go. Anyways, yeah, the Macallan Gold.
Oh, really? Well, I am into the Maxwell House in a Laura Secord cup.
Well, Laura Secord is chocolatey. Yeah. So
It's just the right size, and the thickness of the lip is very feels really good to your mouth. It's an OCD thing.
I'm glad that it feels really good to your mouth and not other things.
Hi,
Look
Daniel.
who's here. Yeah.
Daniel.
Daniel made it.
Oh. Hey, just
So
right.
did he just get back in here?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
so
he
I
had
was
to.
sitting there saying hi to him and he wasn't even listening.
I think he had to poop.
Well, yeah, everybody poops, man.
Poop.
Good lip to cup ratio. Yes. And that's as far as
Yes,
we're going to go on this topic of lip
good lip
ratio.
to cup ratio.
So, how was your week?
The shits. Thanks for asking.
The whole week was, even though you got a brand new front end that you were so excited about. So
Very excited about that. Yes.
you gonna tell them what you got? No pooping
Well,
tonight. I dare you to not poop all night.
well, can you bring it up on presentation?
Oh, can't you?
I don't know.
You don't have a thing that says present?
I do, but then you won't get my watch hours for your channel.
Honestly. Like, I didn't look. I'm not going to look. Well, yes, I am. I'm going to go look right now and see
Posts. Okay.
what last week's got
Screen
for watch
record.
hours.
I am going to present this.
Do I have to
share the screen? Screen sharing is ease of two monitors. Okay, I don't know if I'm doing this right.
I got 6.3 hours on last week, so I'm okay with you.
So can you see that?
No, I don't see it.
Oh, well, what the hell? Select the tab to share. Oh, of course. There we go. Share. Now do you see it?
I'm adding it to stage. There you go.
This is what I got. It's beautiful.
It's gray.
It's gray. It's fiberglass. It's got gel coat.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
So
if
how do they make these?
Huh?
How do they make these?
In a mold.
So yeah, but so somebody would have taken the actual hood all together and molded it.
Right.
Oh,
and
okay.
then they spray the gel coat in, and then they line that with the fiberglass and some
Oh,
reinforcing bars and stuff.
oh, I see. Oh, so it's not like a mold where it's like pressurized together. It's an open mold, and they just like layer it in.
Like they make
Okay.
the fiberglass bathtubs.
I I know you probably know how they make fiberglass bathtubs. I've never even thought of it.
But so the front end of that truck is probably, I would say, between 500 and 600 pounds, and this will weigh about 50.
Oh wow, that is huge.
It's huge.
Yeah, I know Mike's had scrap going crazy. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. I because I just subscribed to him, I'm getting like shorts, and I'm thinking like, wow, he sure puts out a lot of shorts. What is he, Scrooge McDuckin? And then and then I see that some of them are like 8 weeks old or like months old, but I'm just getting them now.
Right.
So yeah, but yeah, he's got some huge piles. The last one I saw, I think it was like 8 months old or something. Like when I was just like, wow, it was like some friend of his gave him piles of copper and like just piles of scrap, and all I could think of is like my friend Nice Junk. All he's ever given me is dirty looks and unkind words.
Pretty much.
Yeah, shorts that we can comment on. Yeah. One
Well,
day, man. One day.
funny enough, you say that. Chris Bird, as Chris Bird,
Yeah.
actually could comment on my short the other day.
Yes, I had to log into the Chris Birds account though. I hope you don't expect that every week.
So yeah, I kind of do.
It took an extra 3 minutes out of my day.
So
And
double H
you're not.
recycling is broken, is what we're saying.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. It's like but did I tell you that I went on that live? I can't remember. I unsubscribed from the guy after the live, but the Shark had told me about this guy Nick Nimmin, and
Hey, Mike.
hey, it's E-Waste Mike. Oh, I love E-Waste Mike.
Me
Sometimes.
too.
Sorry to hear about all of the bullshit going on with you, Mike.
Yeah, no doubt.
If I was closer, I would come and do some. I don't know if you ever seen that movie Dirty Work with Norm Macdonald and what's his name? What's
I'm thinking
Artie?
a good fella scenario.
Well, no, you don't want to go to jail for it. You just want to get a mischief charge.
Well, he does live close to Detroit, so it wouldn't be a stretch.
It's true. Oh, Mike Does Stuff's wife was talking to him. Mine sometimes talks to me too. She's actually she said they're going to go down to the bar and then they might come in on the live after they come back from the bar.
Oh, that should be good.
Her and a fiery redhead.
Oh.
Oh no, I mean fiery. She'll be vaping.
Oh,
There's so many Mikes and there's so many Chris's.
yeah.
But there's only like 3 Dans.
And only one nice jerk.
Yeah, there's only one nice jerk. The I don't know, Mike. Like I don't know if you're screwed. It could be a good thing. It could be like a way for you to get the city to change something, because that's insane to charge somebody $3,000 for something that you don't make enough money at sometimes to pay your rent. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
Only
It's
one
basically a
Dano.
hobby.
There's only
A
one
very
Scrooge McDuckin.
a very busy hobby, but a hobby.
Yeah. I don't know if Scrooge saw the name of the trailer. That's right, was the only one who commented on it.
Well, I seen the rabbit, but
No, it was the duck.
the duck, right?
The name of the trailer. But now it's the trailer formerly known as the duck.
The duck.
Oh. But yeah, that I don't know. Like we have a $50 business fee. I know that I don't live in a city, but I mean, $50 to $3,000 for a business license, like that's crazy.
Lethbridge would probably be about the same way as Mike, though, except they'd
Really,
want you to do a redevelopment fee, and then oh, it would be just horrible. They probably would want them to do a makeup error exchanger into that garage as well.
really.
Oh yeah.
You can't have more than 3 C cans. What is she, a Nazi? Oh, sorry if I offended any Nazis out there. I have a feeling that this is going to be one of the more offensive lives.
Well, as he drinks more alcohol.
But it relaxes me.
Me, I will keep it clean as I always do.
Yeah, until something pisses you off.
Shut up.
Oh, so what did everybody else do? Like I know what Scrooge did, a bunch of shorts. Did you have any long videos this week, Scrooge? I didn't see one, I don't think. Maybe I did.
And did Mike do anything?
Yeah, Mike did some stuff. I don't know how much stuff exactly. But what I'm going to do right now while you're talking.
Well, we know that Just Right had 18 lives just in one day.
Yeah. I we were watching TV, and then he had done a video earlier in the day. We were watching TV. I went to bed, and I woke up, and I saw That's Right Recycling is live, but it was like 18 hours earlier. But it just came up on my on my thing, and I was like, "What the hell?" Oh man, free needs battery. Oh, nice. That's awesome. A guy that I work with, or if I go back to work there, he just got a free 750 Shadow, but it looks like a Goldwing. It's like huge cruising. I don't know. He's got like a huge fairing on it and stuff, but the Kraken.
You don't know.
Yeah, shipping containers, Daniel.
Well, that's interesting. So Mike, did you put your Goldwing on the YouTube, or you just keeping it a secret?
Okay. Okay. Because Just Right Recycling isn't doing its job as chief
moderator.
I'm going to start doing this. I wish I could do two things at once.
How come Mike doesn't have a wrench?
Mike who?
E-Waste Mike.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is E-Waste Mike somebody who gives out wrenches to everybody?
No, I've never had a wrench.
No, I have never had. Well, I shouldn't say that. I did have one once, and he quickly snatched it from me.
Oh,
so
he's threatened the hammer on me, but never a wrench.
Okay, so I have to go to share channel and then actually share channel. Last time I just did copy channel ID. All right.
I had to apply secondhand goods license plus a junk license, and I have to have a small business license, and I have to have insurance. That is insane. Why do you need a secondhand license? You're not selling anything.
And the insurance thing, I don't really get. I get that you need to have some insurance, but if you're not having people come to your property and bring stuff to you, like if you're the one that's going out and getting stuff and you're at like a scrapyard, they've got insurance at their end. Like, if you backed into their dock or whatever, they're insured for that. And you have vehicle insurance for that reason too. Like,
yeah. And I know where I am in Canada.
Yeah.
If you work by yourself, you do not need WCB. And he said in his video that he also has to get WCB.
I don't have to get WCB. I chose to, and I will never choose that again because I had to pay like $450 a quarter into it. And then the one time I got hurt, they dragged me for months over, and I wasn't even claiming lost wages. I just wanted them to pay for the emergency room visit and, whatever medical expenses. And it was insane.
You can put your wrench up your
Ass. You can say ass on this live. Oh, you can't. I can.
I don't need that wrench means absolutely nothing. You're kind of right. But it also means that you're a special friend to the channel.
No, it doesn't. It means nothing except for it allows, that's right, recycling to do his job. If he didn't have the wrench, he couldn't do his job.
That he gets paid handsomely for.
He does get paid handsomely.
Hi, Jake Hudson.
Hey, Jake Hudson. Thanks, buddy. It used to be a license through the state, 1,500.
Exactly. It's a money game.
Yeah.
Like we went to, at Christmas time, we went to that, what do you call that place with the big hole in the ground?
Oh, crater?
States?
Grand Canyon?
Yeah, the Grand Canyon. And how much it costs to go into the park is ridiculous.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's huge money.
I thought it was like free. I thought it was just like a hole in the ground.
No, there's a fee. And then you got to wait in line to get in there. And we went at the slow time, so it was only like an hour and a half to get in.
So, like, you can't go and look into the Grand Canyon without paying money?
No.
Who owns the Grand Canyon?
Well, I'm thinking it must be the feds in the States.
Oh.
Because she was wearing like a park ranger's hat, like, on Yogi Bear.
Yeah. Well, isn't that? Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I like, it's so big. I just assumed that there was parts of it you could just drive to the edge.
And then once you get in there, there's other ways to take your money.
Oh, Adam's here. Hey, buddy.
Hi, Adam.
Okay, what's he say? Talk to the inspector today, and they actually will come and inspect the property. And oh, that's. Oh, so, but you don't want to move, I guess. That's I don't know. So, and this Dan we were talking earlier, and Dan was wondering if you couldn't do what Roger was doing and go there, but like me, I was saying that a lot of the cities probably they wouldn't let you unless you had your license go in there and operate a business out of one of their units. Oh, Chris would give you some work, and you'd still be able to scrap, right, as a hobby scrapper. Even if like you were working for Chris or whatever, you could pull all the good stuff out before it goes to the shred or something.
Yeah.
Hey, Don, are you all done over there with your shopping channel?
Hey, Don.
The
could you not talk to Chris, Mike, and just get like a little spot in his parking lot where you can rip shit apart?
That's what I would do. Or does he have a parking lot? Mike, Don's here. You shouldn't be swearing. It was all right, but now there's a lady in the room.
Oh, sorry.
Did you sell lots of stuff, Don? We were talking about E-Waste Mike in there and how pretty he looks in his necklaces that Don sent him. he does look very pretty. Um. Oh, burn. You're lucky Bob the trucker's not here. He'd whip your ass.
So I just thought he was only an ass to me, but I guess he's an ass to almost everybody.
Oh, yes. Don't feel special. He would have looked really pretty in that sapphire ring, Don, the eternity ring. I was thinking of buying it for him, but then I thought it wouldn't fit on his massive carrot fingers. Oh, I think it'll already come back on her. She can't even live with her own kids. Oh man. So what's that?
I can't believe that shit's happening to Mike.
It's just crazy, but I mean, like, really, we got like the crack shack next door here, and people are like, you should phone the cops. And I'm like, no, I don't need him, because like I'm doing all kinds of stuff the same as Mike is without I don't have, I'm not
and you
zoned
knew
for.
eventually the place would burn down, so all good.
Well, yeah, but now he lives in the garage behind there. But like I've said, like I don't need my cats go over there. The dogs jump the fence every once in a while. I don't need to have that worry, like that worry about what's he gonna do back to me if something happens. So I just, whatever. As long as I don't see any of the stuff changing hands, then whatever. Oh. Anyhow, I feel bad. Like it's pretty sad when you can't just ask somebody to turn their music down.
Yeah, that's crazy. $5,200. That's a big chunk of coin to.
And who's to say that's it? Like after you go through all the hoops and pay them the money, are they going to come back and go, oh, no, it's going to be more because you do this or you do that? Like,
well, and too many complaints from the biatch next door, and she'll be calling on him again.
But eventually she'll be the biatch that cried wolf, right?
You would think.
But yeah, pretty garbage. That's hi kitty.
I guess the only other thing is like go get a storage rental unit place like CU does.
This makes him leave. He finally has enough of the face rubbing, and then he'll be like, I'm out of here. Bye, Gubby.
But
let's do show cat.
Put your pussy away.
He wants to play with you until you play back with him, and then he wants to get out of there.
But, what has come to this world when you can't even do what you want in your little garage in your backyard? There's some definite stupid issues there.
Yeah, but what makes me the saddest is that he doesn't want to do YouTube anymore. Like, when I gonna have to text him?
Oh,
you know what else is weird is that it says we only have one person in the live. Oh no, now there's 3. But I'm sitting here thinking, like, I can see people talking. Are they just not watching?
Right.
Oh man.
So I'm looking and it says 5 watching now and 9 thumbs up.
Oh, I don't. Where do you see? Oh, you're on YouTube?
Yeah, on the YouTube.
Oh, okay. I was just looking at the on StreamYard. It just went down to 1, and then I was like, well, that's weird. I see you and me, and then people talking.
Well, I must have offended someone because now we're down to 7.
Yeah, you've been actually not very offensive at all tonight.
I'm trying hard.
Well,
I know I pee a lot of people off, so
you do pee a lot of people off.
I don't even try.
You're just good at it. Thanks for keeping the count up for me, guys.
Open up your different browsers and
Yeah,
log into other accounts. Mike, you should be good for like 12.
yeah. Mike's got more accounts than he's got fingers. Mm. Yeah, I don't know. I feel pretty lost if at least a few times a week I didn't get a e-waste Mike video. But you're right in the city, aren't you, Daniel?
I'll be right back. I am going to
Fuzzy.
restart my computer.
Yeah, you look like you need to. Now what am I gonna do without you? I You just wish that it was still a camper, you could live in it. Oh, I've been your only viewer for years now, pretending to be on different platforms. No pooping. The best part was the dog. I know. The best part's always the dog. Just like in the That's Right video. Get old Bella there. I like Bella better than Mr. Jake. She's like an old soul and he's like a crazy bastard. No pooping. I yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with I was thinking of keeping that stove for going camping, but now I'm thinking I might sell it. Um yeah, I know. I wish I had if I had my tripod then I would have filmed that. The wait, yeah, so I was gonna sell the or I was gonna keep the stove, but I saw they're like $300 new for one of those with the quick connect. So now I'm thinking I might sell it and just keep my little one that the bottle screws into. So just outside Houston. Yeah, like I keep smiling every time I see her because I remember that was like 2 years ago when you thought maybe she was gonna be gone, eh? I don't know if nice junk. Okay, he does want back in. I saw you sitting there looking stupid. The but yeah, I was happy. I could tell how upset you were when you thought that you were gonna have to take her in. That was it was sad for me, even though I had just met her. That's I'm a dog person, and I know that that's not a good feeling.
Yeah. See you later, Adam.
Take it easy, buddy. The get get a video together there if you're able to. She's having more issues. She looks so good when she's on the videos. She's always looking happy and inquisitive, looking around. Hey, Dawn! I thought you had left after Mike was ignorant.
No, she just chose to ignore him. Like the
Yeah,
rest of us.
I never ignore Mike. I'll think I should just ignore Mike, and then I don't.
He makes it very hard.
Yeah, he does. No, I get it. I go through times like that too, where it's just like you got to force yourself to to do something, but I always think that if I don't, then I'll just quit doing it, and I really do enjoy it. So Mike doesn't scare me that easy. Well, he
Yeah,
should.
like this week, I just couldn't get into it at all.
No.
And
And
so
why should you? If you don't feel like it, then you shouldn't.
then, so there's not going to be a video this week. I just got too much crap going on.
Yeah. And then next week, you're going to have a bunch more crap going on.
I'm hoping next week will be better. Probably not.
Well, you got your big thing on Monday, right? Or are you going to
Yeah,
be there?
yeah, I'm going to be there.
Yeah. So that's probably going to take a lot out of you for the week. You're going to shoot a monkey with a squirt gun? Oh, well, she's a pretty good age for a dog that size, eh?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's still hard. Oh no, there's so many of them. The thing I don't get about your shorts is they start partway into the like if they start on I know it comes around at the end, but they don't start out with the question. The question comes at the end. Is that like a uh, something that you learned through algorithm studies or something, or you just think it's just a fun way to do it? I don't know. Oh yeah, lounging is good.
So we got something new this week.
Who did?
I did.
Stickers.
He knows.
It's a thing. I do like those stickers. I still like your other ones better. Did you get some of them?
No.
Oh.
I hated them. I actually threw them all in the garbage.
Oh. Well, I think you should have thrown yourself in the garbage too. So what? Explain to me, Scrooge. Like, what's the thing? Is it like to make people wait for the question or something? I don't like Jerry watches TikToks, and I don't. They do like I just can't get into TikToks, but the I can't really get into shorts either, except for if I'm flipping through. I don't have stickers. I have magnets, but they're not very good.
Yeah, if anybody on here wants a sticker or two, just email me at nicejunk666@gmail.com.
Can
Give me your address
you?
and I'll send them off to you.
You haven't even looked into the tariffs on stickers.
I have not, but that's their problem.
No, the importer is the one who gets the stickers. Oh, nice junk there. Look at that. I gotta see your buddy. I want to get stickers, but I want to get magnets too. And I think he might. I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna like send him an email and see if because if he has the thing that cuts the stickers out, I think most of those will cut the magnet too, like to the size of the sticker.
So yeah, Daniel, just email me at that email address, and I'll send you out some.
Yeah, I'm gonna send mine out when Roger sends his out then. I did send some to that Tony at T&B Metals when he won that I can't remember what I had, silver coin or whatever, for guessing the weight of the
right.
welder copper. And I sent a couple of magnets there with him. Oh man, I deserved this drink. I'm gonna deserve the next one too.
Sorry.
Who are you? Why are you saying sorry to her?
I forgot to flush. Where are you going, honey?
Going
Hi, Julie.
Hi.
I've had to apologize for that before too.
Well, at least I didn't pee all over the seat, right?
No. Oh, you forgot to flush pee.
Yeah. No, I never forget the poop because I am such a germaphobe.
Right.
I won't get off the toilet seat till I flush because I don't want the poop particles escaping into the oxygen.
Oh, this is going down. This conversation's going down.
It's true though. There is, look it up. There's poop particles
Yeah, everywhere.
everywhere. And when you flush and you don't close that lid, they go, it's been proven. They're like everywhere. So that's why I just keep the whole thing sealed and I flush before and everything's good. Nobody dies.
Well, I'm glad you've looked into this thoroughly to know this.
It's not gas vapor, it's poop particles.
Well, here's to poop particles. That's my new channel.
Poop particles.
Yep, that's going to be my new channel, and it's just going to be me flushing the toilet with the lid open.
No vapor, only poop particles.
Oh, when you smell when you smell a strawberry. You want to hear something crazy? Oh, go ahead.
So I was watching a show called The Doctors,
Yeah.
and they said foul odors are not smells, they're actually bacteria.
Oh.
Just so you know, bacteria. Don't have showers in hotels. They don't steam the drains.
Too late. So here's the thing. Years and years ago, there used to be a joke about the bottom of the pool. People would say, "Oh, the bottom of the pool smells like strawberries." And there was a kid, like, whatever reason, this kid didn't get the joke, and he almost died. He went down to the bottom of the pool to smell the bottom of the pool. And that's been in my, every time somebody says anything about strawberries, all I ever think about is the kid who tried to smell the bottom of the pool because he was told it smelled like strawberries.
Wow. The kids weren't very smart where you lived, eh?
Oh no, this wasn't at home. This was in the news. Like it was a kid at like a pool in a city. Like the other, they were making these jokes, and then the kid heard the people talking about the pool smelling like strawberries, and then everybody laughing. So he jumped in the pool to smell the bottom of the pool.
And he just like and drowned.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was a kid and it was in the news, but
Wow.
yeah, it was like he went down and breathed in through his nose at the bottom of the pool.
Worst I ever put up my nose was Coke.
A cola.
Yeah, Coca-Cola.
That's what I was talking to a guy just before the live there, and he said, I said, well, I got to get going because I got to do a live. And he thought I said I got to do a line, and he said, oh, is there something about you I don't know, Chris? And I said, what? And he said, you're doing lines? And I said, no. I said, would I be this fat if I was doing lines? I said, I do lines of cheeseburgers.
It smells really nice.
Burger sugar? You mean booger sugar? I've never done it. I've never tried it. Never. No, I went. The only time I was even like in the vicinity of it out was when I was 18, and I saw these guys freebasing in my buddy's basement, and then the guys like handed me this Tim Hortons cup with foil, a bunch of holes poked in this foil, and he's like, $20 we're hit. And there's a guy like choking on the floor. And I said, yeah, I don't think I want to pay $20 to do that. Like, and then I saw, well, 3 of those 4 guys are dead now, but.
Well, I only did it when it was popular back in the 80s, right?
Well, this was in the 80s and it was popular. I knew that there was no point in starting to do something I could never afford.
True.
So that's the way I always looked at it. Like yesterday,
Like just before the live. I'll start up after the live.
yeah, well, that's what I don't know how much. Like at the time, I think when I was driving cab and I used to have to drive people to this Coke dealer's place, and from what I understood, it was $100 for a gram. I don't know how much hit of like this. I don't know what they were making it, like mixing it with something, and it was like it wasn't crack apparently, but it was like a hardened substance. Yeah.
Right.
But anyways, whatever it was, like they're like $20, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think so. So I just went up and got my tattoo from the other crackhead, and then it turns out the ink all leached out of my skin, so it's not very good looking. Better than Weight Watchers. I imagine Weight Watchers is expensive. Yeah, I partied, but it was just booze and like mushrooms and weed and stuff. It was yeah. No, not my cup of tea. Hi again, Julie.
Hi.
Did you get us anything? Oh, you did. Oh, well, that should go good with your Ozempic.
Yeah, it should.
That was my thoughts exactly, Daniel. I saw too many friends that liked it way too much.
It's like smoking. If you're not smoking, don't try it.
Yeah. That's the diet.
Actually, they are in Canada. They're sugar-free.
What?
They're sugar-free in Canada.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
762 days ago. Good for you.
Oh,
Sorry.
yes. She does put up with me. She actually married me Christmas Eve this year.
It's true. I watched the wedding. And you could too. It's probably still on there, isn't it?
It's still on there. And you can watch our honeymoon.
I watched it. The wedding was better.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry if I'm triggering with the drinking, Mike, but I assume 762 days you're past caring if people are having a drink. Triple X? No, it's triple XL. He's still drugging her.
John drugged her to marry.
So the check hasn't cleared yet, is what you're saying. Nice junk. Oh, man. So everybody else have a good week other than Mike and Nice Junk? I had a, I don't know, not great week, but I mean, it wasn't bad. I just didn't feel good, but I got apparently what a whole bunch of other people got, just like feel sick to your stomach all the time. But nothing really helps it. But I don't know. It wasn't horrible. Oh, well, tell us more. Why don't you come on here if your internet works? Tell us about your awesome week.
He did 18 lives a day.
No, I think I'm not sure. I think it was 2 lives and 1 video. Oh, I'm glad it's the weekend too. Not that it matters because I'm laid off. Slam with 10 CRTs, 3 neutering, and a streptococcus. CRT televisions? I don't want to know about the neuterings. Oh, and Roger's taking up prostitution.
Nice.
Apparently he's good at it. The whole week.
We all paid 10 cents.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you a veterinarian?
Huh?
No, I don't know. Well, Scrooge says he got slammed with 10 CRTs, 3 neutering, and a streptococcus. I don't like. The only thing I could think of neutering is a veterinarian. I just don't know if animals get streptococcus.
Why is he? Oh, yeah.
And I assume he was scrapping TVs in his downtime in between neuterings. Or a CRT is some sort of a medical term. I don't know.
Yeah, it could be a sex thing.
One of my heathen orange tabby got my wife Squish pregnant. What is a squish?
Your wife?
He
Your
has a
cat
wife.
got your wife pregnant?
No, he didn't say his wife, whose name is Squish.
I'd be talking to her if she's saying the cat got me pregnant. I think there's something else going on.
Okay, I'm getting it now. He mixed a whole bunch of different scenarios into one.
Oh,
There we go. The there you go. See? Thank you, Scrooge. You would have been a big fan of me in the Discord correcting everybody's grammar.
yeah.
Because these heathen bastards don't use it. No grammar, punctuation. What is that?
I don't say it when I talk, period.
You need to restart your computer again, I guess.
Why?
I thought you had a big fancy computer. Well, because you're freezing and you're blurry and
Am I really?
no, I was lying.
Oh, okay. No, am I?
Am I?
Am I?
I know you are, but what am I?
Am I? Am I?
Not right now. You're not freezing. You're not
Okay.
blurry now either, but you were. I could be lying. My eyes are getting a little blurry myself. So what spelled subscribers? Subscribers. Oh, subscribers. Who put sub? Oh, that was you, wasn't it? On your truck, you put subscribe.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Luckily, you had me there to proofread for you.
I didn't. AI did.
Oh, AI did?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you were doing that. The nobody notices the S missing. Subscribers.
No.
There's I remember people were showing
You don't care. He doesn't care.
he cares about some things.
You don't care.
He cares. Hey, he cares. He just doesn't care about his spelling.
He cares about me.
Well, does he though?
I think he does.
He's just hoping to get some of that sweet inheritance that you're constantly spending.
Oh, yeah.
He should be on there talking you out of buying things. Hey, you don't need that.
Okay, well, the front end, I'll tell you. Paying $1,000 for it.
Yeah.
But now I can sell my 2 hoods that I have.
Right.
And my fenders and my hood latch and my hood latch support. Right?
Tell me more.
And it should work out to about $1,300 I get out of that.
Yeah.
So it's actually paying me to buy this thing.
I love your logic and not how you don't count your time of driving to
Well, no, because that's just quality time with Mrs. Junk.
Oh, she's going with you?
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
yeah,
But yeah, so you were just gonna go out and drive anyhow
right. To
to Wyoming.
Wyoming to pick up a car part.
Yeah. You're like my brother-in-law who, like, my sister called me one day and I said, "Oh, how's it going there?" And she's like, "Oh, not bad. Jake's buying a Harley." And I said, "Oh." And this is like, they're kind of low on money at this time. And he had a Honda Civic that he was driving back and forth to work, and he had told my sister that the heart, like buying a motorcycle, is better for fuel mileage and everything. And the Harley was way bigger engine than the Honda. I said, did he mention about the extra insurance and how much fuel a Harley goes through? And then 2 days later, I get a phone call. "Hey, why would you say that?" And I said, "What?" And he's like, "Well, why'd you tell her that the fuel is bad? Fuel mileage is bad on a Harley, and there's like expensive insurance." I said, "Because it's my sister, and I don't want her to be poor. Like, you guys are already having a hard enough time, and you're trying to justify spending. I don't even know how much the Harley was, like, but you already own the Honda Civic."
So you're also missing another point, Chris. I just thought of another point.
Oh, what?
There's another advantage.
Yeah.
It's going to take way less torque for me to lift the front wheels off the ground
Right.
because it's
How
so
does
much
that
lighter.
work with your burnouts, though? Do you have to put wheelie bars on?
No, I'll put a line lock in.
I don't even know what that means. Did you say a line lock?
Line lock. No, that should still bring the front end up, but
Oh, yeah, but well, how can you do burnouts when the front end's up?
well, because you go into it gradually. It's not like you're punching it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm just I'm just not. Oh, see, he knows what it means.
Yeah, see? He will always come to my defense.
I'm stupid. Hey, thanks, Mike. I appreciate it because I'm not even monetized.
Good night, buddy.
I hope that it gets better and that you don't quit YouTube. I hope that you start crocheting if you quit scrapping and you have a
Yeah.
crochet channel that we can watch. Because,
Or you could start a children's channel.
yes, you and Earl. Just call it Mike and Earl, and then it will just be Earl meowing
You
at
could
you out
call it
the window.
Earl's Clues.
Earl's Clues. I know what Earl's Clues are. They're little nuggets that are all down the hallway.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, I hope that works out because that guy's just trying to survive, eh? And like
Oh,
it's just a constant thing.
it's just, it's ridiculous.
It is, and
Life is hard enough as it is.
yeah, maybe we could take a little drive. You seem to like driving in the States.
Yeah, I'll go.
I bet you there's lots of auto parts in the Detroit area that you could pick up. I'll go down to help you load them. Oh, that's what I'll have to tell my wife when she says, "Why are you going to the States with Dan?"
Well, you know what? Really, in April, I only bought 4 car parts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else did you buy? That
I
weren't
bought
car parts.
that Cadillac engine.
Yeah.
I bought the straight axle.
Yep.
I bought another transmission.
Yes.
Now the front end.
What did you buy that was? Oh no, you're talking about
And
April.
really, the front end doesn't really count till May.
What did you buy that wasn't car parts?
Tools.
Didn't you buy a pickup truck?
Oh yeah, I bought a pickup truck. So
So there's a lot of parts in that.
it doesn't count when it's all together.
I can't believe you're spending that's right's inheritance.
Right?
When did? Oh no, you bought the hoist a few months ago.
Yeah. Yeah. I bought that as a Christmas present
Right.
myself for the guy that has nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. What you don't have is an electrician.
What I don't have is an electrician.
Oh man, you could also be his protection. Because like he's gonna be busy with the ladies and he's gonna need someone standing there in the room watching watching out. What are you buying for tools, buddy? Come on, tell us what you're buying for tools.
Styles. And Timu doesn't count.
See? Roger thinks that's a great idea, Mike. He's gonna give you 10% of the profits, which he's not making a lot at it. He's mostly doing it for the love of the job. Yeah, you just have to look menacing. Nobody's gonna try and fight you.
Yeah, just like
Especially the ladies Roger's picking up. There won't be much fight left in him when he's done. I've never tried it. I believe it's like cocaine.
it kind of is.
You just can't afford it. And in the end, you just can't afford it.
Well, they get you with these. We'll give it to you for like 14 cents, and it's a $111 value. But if you look on Amazon, it's $20.
Yeah.
Right? But then you got to spend $35 to get it shipped.
Oh, I've never even looked into it. Yeah, but he will have partially scrapped it. So a lot of your work would be done. Hand tools and accessories for hand tools. So like hammer and nails?
No, a hammer and hand.
Driver and screws?
Hammer in hand.
A hand.
Screwdriver and hand.
Oh yeah, you would have to get a license to be a protection sex worker protector.
I prefer to call it as a consultant.
Well, the sad thing is that in the Detroit area, I'm sure there is a license for sex worker protection. I know, I was a trucker.
You were something with "er" at the end.
Oh yeah, I used to go to Detroit all the time. Detroit is the first place I had a pregnant lady approach me in 30 below weather it was just outside of Detroit at one of those pickle parks.
And she was selling cookies?
Oh, she was selling something. And I opened up the door and I said, "Get into where it's warm." Like I said, "You're pregnant."
Put a coat on.
Yeah. She had a coat on, but she had opened it up. But yeah, I'm just like, get back inside there. Like, don't be out here. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I'm just like, what kind of world do people live in here?
Let's see how many people are left in here. How many people have we scared off? Now we're down to 5.
Yay! That's 3 more than I thought we'd have.
Dot 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 dot.
He's trying to think of what to say.
I lost track. I have to read it again. Dot 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 dot.
He's trying to think of what he's going to tell us about the prostitution in his area.
Timu does have one thing I do need. They're selling blow-up dolls.
Money? Oh, blow-up dolls.
Yeah.
Nobody needs a blow-up doll. They want a blow-up doll.
Oh.
It's not. There's nobody actually needs it. It's like steroids. Barry Bonds didn't need steroids.
Right. It's like, so like, it's like an accessory.
Right. Yes. Yes, it is.
So, like a flashlight, it's a hand tool and an accessory.
Yeah. You have figured out the code. A hand tool. Don't use the chisel blade, man. It's too sharp.
Yeah.
I remember a guy making fun of our shop teacher when we were in grade 9 because the shop teacher's like, you guys got to be very careful with these wood chisels. Like these blades are very sharp. And then Buddy he goes, yeah, sure they are. And he sticks the chisel into the side of his finger. Next thing you know, he's on his way to the ER. But I'm just thinking, like, okay, you just didn't believe the teacher? Like, when he, like, what? Who's sitting there going like this? Yeah, I'm going to trust you, old man. But we did do a lot of acid in high school. So.
Yeah. You can tell.
Oh, no, buddy, he had all 10 of his fingers because he didn't actually do any of the work. He just told us how.
Now we're down to 4.
Good. Once we get down to 2, then we go to bed.
Oh.
I'm surprised my wife hasn't come in, or she's just lurking. And
I thought she was away for the weekend.
She is, but she said that they were going to go down to the bar. They're at a convention, so her and Kelsey were going to go down to the bar because I don't know, somebody had one at one of the booths had a bar next to their booth. Oh, 12 watching. Well,
What?
I don't know.
I'll refresh this.
So anyway, she said
watching.
Kelsey was going to come back up and vape for us. 7 now and now 4.
So did you know your vidIQ SEO score is 0?
I did not. I'm not surprised, but I did not know that.
So your channel tags are recycling, scrap, salvage, repurpose, reuse, scrap metal, and dumpster diving. I've yet to see you jump in a dumpster.
We don't have any dumpsters.
Except for that copper one that you got in
I've never used dumpster diving as a tag, though. I wonder how it got on there.
I don't know. So it says.
Do you mind if I have another?
Sure, go ahead.
Thank you.
Save some for company, though.
Oh, I have another bottle. They discontinued this whiskey, and when I went into the liquor store last year, I said, oh, I'm just looking for some scotch. She said, oh, this is discontinued. And I wasn't thinking like, oh, discontinued because it's crap and nobody liked it. So I'm pretty sure that's what it was, though.
We're up to 6. We're never going to get off of here.
Skip diving, yes. Skip to my loo diving.
My darling. Skip to the loo, my darling. Isn't that how the song goes?
Yeah. Skip to my loo, my darling.
Don't sing it. You're going to get a copyright.
You're going
to get a copyright infraction.
I don't think they can give you a copyright infraction when you're not monetized, can they?
Probably not.
I was told that they couldn't. But if you got monetized, they could go back after and sue you.
Oh.
If you didn't delete it. But I'm pretty sure that Skip to My Lou is in the public domain now. Although I say that and then I'm probably wrong.
UK Skip. UK Skip, is that a new channel?
UK Skip Divers. All right. Skip to My Lou.
Oh, CCU's had a warning, and you're not monetized yet, are you, CU?
Yeah, he's monetized.
Is he?
Well, he had the mini monetization anyhow.
Yeah, I don't think he's got the full one, though. The mini one, really, I don't know. It lets you accept tips and tricks and stuff, but you don't get paid for the content, right?
We are safe. Skip to My Lou was written in 1840.
Okay.
Whew.
I think they should just do away with the whole minimum requirements for monetization.
You what?
I think they should do away with all the requirements.
I do too, because like there's a lot of niche like scrapping where people get a lot of engagement and stuff, and people are watching their videos. Why shouldn't you get paid for it? Like, just because, like, they're making it so that you have to do it the way everybody's doing it, and like, I don't want to do it that way. I don't want
Well,
my videos to be the same as some guy that's doing video game
and they're
videos.
still running ads on the unmonetized channels.
I did notice that when I switched over to Chris Bird, that he had to watch ads, and then I was like, I'm out of here. These ads are stupid. A blatant violation of the day. Meatloaf's dead?
Again?
So sad. Yeah, you don't care.
So, anyways, yeah. If they're going to make money off your content, then they should be paying.
I agree. And I didn't realize that they were putting advertisements on unmonetized.
And not only that, it's pays so very little in the grand scheme of things, right?
Yeah. So Scrooge, not to pry, but how far away from retirement are you? You can't be that close, right?
Nice. Way to go, Scrooge.
Yeah, me too. And that it's fun. Like, I really enjoy the community that's like around me, and the scrapping community and that. And but eventually I'm looking at the same thing. Whereas when I retire, I would like to have an income stream from this and from recycling. That's why I'm starting now to do it.
So, Scrooge, do you have a playlist with all your videos in it? Because if so, I will run your channel all night while you sleep.
Tell us.
Tell us. Not tell us. Tell us.
So these, wait, what am I doing here? So these are from like videos, or does this include your shorts videos? Because like somebody was saying, well, I guess a lot of people said it, but you need like a shitload of hours with shorts or views with shorts to get monetized.
Yeah, it's 10 million in 90 days or something.
So do those shorts views count towards your watch hours?
I don't think they do.
Oh, okay.
But that could have changed. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know either.
Because
I don't do shorts very much, just because it's like, to me, I'm like, I'm never gonna have the shorts requirements.
Hey, Steve, how's it going?
Hey, Steve. Steve was talking about Mr. Piggy today.
Oh, thanks. That's right.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't. I should do more videos. Like, I should do at least a video a week. I just don't ever remember to, and that's.
I usually do. This week is not happening.
You have YouTube running like with the volume up while you're sleeping? That's crazy. Yeah, he's a amazing mod. You should get him to moderate and do some lives. He's actually relatively cheap compared to some of the professional mods, like Dan.
Yeah. I just won't do it.
I have a question for Steve that I keep forgetting to ask him in his videos. Is the second city called the second city?
Oh, that's in Canada.
No, Second City's Chicago. Second City TV was a Canadian production from a Chicago. The Second City started in Chicago, but he's in Arizona. He's in Phoenix, and I don't know if like Second City is short for Tempe or something, or if there's actually a city called Second City.
I was in Phoenix in December.
You were? You went all the way down to Phoenix?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, we tried to catch I really wanted to go to the Speedway Auto Parts place.
What?
Speedway Auto Parts. But they closed like 15 minutes before we got there.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah.
Okay, it is Tempe. Oh, okay. All right. So I've been there. I'm like, I've never, like, I got friends in Phoenix. Well, they used to be in Tempe, but they're in Scottsdale now. But I used to go there all the time, and I'm like, I've never heard of this Second City thing. The Democrats took over, and everyone started fleeing the state. Where did they go?
To the other state?
I don't know. I would flee Chicago because it's Chicago.
Except they make really good pizza.
I've never tried it. I've been there a lot, but I have never tried it. I'm too busy running.
It's called Chicago deep dish pizza for the reason that they're known for the pizza.
Where would I have had Chicago deep dish pizza if I wasn't in Chicago?
Edmonton.
When I go to Edmonton, I go there for the local cuisine, which is poutine.
So there's 2 locations in Edmonton. Chicago deep dish. Amazing pizza.
Oh yeah. I just want to tell CU Scrapping that I'm pretty sure a lot of them went to Gary, Indiana. Oh man. Yeah, I've been so Detroit and Chicago Detroit, Chicago, and Belgrade, Florida were the worst places I've ever been for crime.
That's not very nice of you.
Like just awful.
You're never going to get monetized with that attitude.
Well, I don't imagine too many of the people in Belgrade, Florida have internet. A cop stopped me when I was crossing a bridge. I was going to cross this bridge because I was lost. And a cop stopped me and he said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I'm just trying to get out of here." And he said, "Do not cross this bridge." So I had to back up like a quarter of a mile in a tractor trailer. But he said, "If you cross this bridge, you will not make it out of the state." I said, "What are you talking about?" He said, "They will kill you."
Wow.
Yeah,
so how was it to get to where you were going?
Well, you have to go. I had to go back through, but so like it's a agricultural. Apparently what they've done is they've filled in the swamp, the Okefenokee, I guess, or if that's how you pronounce it, and it's farmland. Like they're growing tons and tons of vegetables there. So I was going down to pick up corn, and you come in this way, you get your stuff, you turn around, you go out that way. You don't cross this bridge, and that's where. So there's like Haitians, Dominicans, Cubans, all these migrant workers are living, and they all have like beefs with each other. So there's no street lights left. They've shot out all the street lights. I mean, this is in the 90s too, so
you're pretty racist, aren't you?
It could be different now. No, I'm not racist at all. I hate everybody. No, they were like he said that they're fighting, like they fight each other. But he said if you drive through there, they will rob and kill you before you make it through the town.
Wow.
So when did the Democrats take over Chicago? Because when I was going down there, it was in the late 90s and the early 2000s.
So it's like
was bad.
reading this is like reminding me of home. Alberta wants to separate and go to the States. So
They do?
there's supposed to be a referendum after the election.
Oh, I never heard of that.
So if Carney gets in, they're going to hold a referendum to separate either to the States or as their own country.
As their own country.
Yeah.
I would like to see how that turns out. I remember when Quebec wanted to do that.
Yeah, but Quebec didn't have any money.
Quebec has a lot of money, more than Alberta, because Canada takes Alberta's money and gives it to Quebec.
Crap. Now here goes this stream.
This stream was gone when it started.
So actually, we've just passed the law that after any federal election, they have 90 days to get 600,000 signatures on a petition to call a referendum. So if we don't like who goes in power, there could be another referendum to separate.
Oh, okay. I'm just curious, like who
Which is really going to suck for you.
What's that?
It's really going to suck for you.
Why?
Because we'd basically be like cutting you off from the rest of Canada.
Good. I hate those bastards.
Yeah,
why do you think I moved here and I made sure I got through Alberta? Chicago has always been Democrat. I thought you said that when it turned. Oh, I don't understand. Oh, Chicago, the city has always been Democrat. I keep forgetting that they have like cities have parties like the same parties as the national parties. That's
I don't understand American politics.
No, it's weird. It seems weird to me. Oh, that's nice. We all need friends like that.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, so are you telling me you haven't even had a poop yet? That's right. It's been an hour and 17 minutes. I've wanted to have 2 poops already.
You're right there. See you. I voted early this time. I'm already done.
I vote whenever I can. I throw my vote away by giving it to the Greens, but it's just because I hate all of them. Evansville, Indiana. I've never been there, I don't think. Vote in person, not through the mail. Do we have mail votes? Like for people that don't live here but are like away or something?
I'm not sure. But I do know, like, no, they said you could vote by mail somehow. I don't know how that works.
It just seems weird, but
you know, and what's different in Canada compared to the United States is our prisoners can vote.
They can?
Yeah.
I better not do it, but have I ever told you about my plan for monetizing the prison system in Canada?
You're gonna put them on YouTube?
Well, sort of pay-per-view, but this is my plan to finance the prison system in Canada is if you get put in prison for life for like something, say they got video evidence like Paul Bernardo or whatever, if you go into prison every month, there's an auction to beat you almost to death. And there's a doctor there while the people are beating them, and he stops. I'm like, nope, he's done. He's got a month to recuperate, and then you guys can have at him again. Put it on pay-per-view, and then sell the pay-per-view and the auction money. I know I'd kick in $1,000 for some of these like families that have lost, like somebody's
Mhm.
raped and killed their kids or whatever. I'd kick in $1,000 to let them have a bit of justice. So, yes, I'm in Canada.
So am I.
We're both in Canada. I'm much
At the
further
same
north,
time.
but so that was my thing, and I actually sent an email to the Premier of Ontario at the time, who was conservative, and I thought maybe he'll go for this. No.
But Scrooge, I live in the good province and he lives in the shit province.
It's a good province if you love desert and
And
asshole.
it's a good province if you want it to rain 300 days out of the year.
We get very little rain up here, buddy. I don't know if I ever told you that. We're not Vancouver.
All true, but you don't really count as any part. You're
No,
more Nunavik.
we're actually closer to Alaska than Vancouver.
I'm closer to Montana than Vancouver.
Yes, you should move to Montana.
That's the plan.
Hey, where's that show? I keep watching these shorts. Well, actually, they don't come on anymore, but they were coming on all the time of that um, Yellowstone. Is that Montana? Yellowstone?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It actually looks like a pretty good show, but I remember we tried watching the first episode of it and I hated it. I thought this is stupid, but
Actually, though, tell you the truth, if we end up becoming part of the States, like
yeah,
Alberta,
yeah.
I'm moving to New Mexico. I'm not staying in the cold part of the country.
No,
Sorry.
I mean if you're American anyhow, why would
Yeah,
you?
might as well go where your nipples aren't tired.
That's right. And then you can fight all the New Mexicans for their scrap and auto parts. Oh man. So 70,000 students. We get a lot of students here that come from like other countries to learn English. Is that like a thing that happens all over, or is that the only way they can get them to northern BC?
Say that again. I was totally not paying attention to you.
So Roger says the biggest problem here is we have the University of Illinois. So every year we get 70,000 students that are only here for school, then gone. All vote down here because that's where they live. And then
Oh,
Roger,
so that's why you guys end up with so many
I'm
Democrats.
going. I'm just going to go out on a limb here from Roger's attitude and say he's a Republican.
You might be.
I hate heat and I hate humidity. And I love bitching, so the cold is the place for me. It can. I've been up in the mountains in New Mexico and well even Texas, like all over the place. I've been in the States where I'm like, wow, it gets like startlingly cold here at night. Arizona too. Like my friends in Phoenix, they've got a place up at Flagstaff, I'm thinking, or
No,
somewhere.
they get snow.
Oh yeah.
I don't want a place that has snow.
You just go low. That's up high.
Oh, no snow. I'll move to Italy first.
Oh, he's talking about Yellowstone. Yeah, I just couldn't get into it.
I loved the Yellowstone.
Oh, you watch it?
Yeah.
Well, so like the shorts I'm seeing, I'm seeing a lot of shorts, and it seems like it's over. Like that show is over now, and
A new show's
like,
coming.
oh, I don't know. I just know that like at the later ones, I'm like, hey, this actually looks good. These characters look like people I can get into. But I'm in the middle of Game of Thrones right now. We're in like season 6, so I've still got a couple of seasons left of that before I can start watching something else.
So Yellowstone, I find, is a bit slow for the first 2 seasons. After that, it's addictive.
Oh, what it reminded me of was Dallas, and I'm like, I've already seen Dallas.
Sorry.
Home of Northern Arizona University. Well, where they are, there's like hydroelectric dam reservoir or something there. And so they can boat in the summer and that, but it gets like skiing and stuff in the winter.
So how
And
about Albuquerque?
that's low. That's warm.
Okay, that's where I want to be.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I love Albuquerque.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
Plenty of space to store your scrap on. I really love going to Arizona. Even like when we were going to California for like Jerry was doing a photo conference there, and we made the trip to Arizona just to go hang out because it's just I love it there. I just couldn't live there.
Isn't Shark in North Carolina?
Yes, he's up in the mountains, like up higher now, so he's not sweating as much.
North Carolina is a good state for scrapping, yeah, but it's got Shark in it.
Yeah, there's. I mean, you'd always take the good with the bad.
My luck, he'd be my neighbor.
He'd be dripping his sweat on you.
Oh,
He'd rub up against you on a hot summer day and
bacteria.
just slide. I was looking at like I was starting to think about like I was like, oh, you know what? If you're in a city, you'd have way better luck with scrap because like here, but I mean here, I'm the only person scrapping.
Right.
So sure, there's only 700 people, but I get all of the scrap.
Yeah, they're your 700 people.
Yeah. So, and I'm thinking like I see like Nas Atlas and that he's getting all kinds of jobs doing junk removal and doing like got all kinds of scrap for free, and but he also has to live in Kelowna. Like,
That's 18 times more expensive.
yeah, exactly. So I just look at it like, and if I was in Kelowna, do you think that my yard could look like that? No, you have to live in Hillbilly Central to for the district. I'm right across the road from the district office, and I can feel them seething anger towards me when they walk out of their door, but nobody ever says anything.
So, like Canadian scrap guy or whatever his name is. You
Thumbprint?
know, huh?
Thumbprint?
No, the one in Vancouver, Cruiser Mac's friend.
Oh, Canadian treasure hunter?
Yeah, him. So he must be in an industrial park then,
I don't know. I
because
don't know
his
where he
place
is.
is pretty messy.
Yeah, but he lives there, doesn't he?
I don't know.
I thought it was at his house. Yeah, farmers don't give up anything here.
No.
It's like there's a guy that is in his 70s and he keeps talking about cleaning his farm up and moving to Bella Coola. And he has, I don't know, like 7 bulldozers, like old, like decrepit bulldozers just laying out in his fields. And people come up and ask him if they can buy the stuff from him for scrap. And he runs them all off. And I'm like, Jim, if you want to clean your farm up and move, these are the people to talk to. Like when they come here offering to pay you money for this stuff, take it, or else you've got to figure out some way to haul it away. Like these guys will just come and cut it up and take it and give you money. Like just, but no, I think he just doesn't really want to go.
Well, that's good to know there, Steve.
Oh, good. There's dope. Like pipe dope?
Uh,
I never like I liked going to Albuquerque. We used to have to they had an Intel plant. I don't even know if Intel still exists, but
hey, and if I lived there, me and Steve could get together. He could tell me police stories, and I could tell him,
he's in Arizona,
yeah, but it's close.
I guess.
Right?
Relatively.
He could tell me police stories, and I could tell him criminal stories.
He knows all the criminal stories. Oh, that's Phil he's talking about. Phil puts out like way too much content, I assume.
I don't
He
know. I'm
would.
not subscribed.
He was putting out like hours a day, and I was just like, I can't handle this. It was like every day, hours of video, which I guess, maybe it works out good. I think he has a lot of subscribers, so
Well,
even
I'm
if
starting to think this whole YouTube thing's a numbers game.
yeah, it is.
Because you never know
I'm not
what's
very
going to
good
go
at that.
viral. Like,
What's that?
you never know what's going to take off, what's going to go
No.
viral. Like,
Oh, look at that. Luckily, your crimes are past the statute of limitations and in a different country.
right.
I only watch a few on 2 times speed. If I'm driving, I leave them on full speed or on like regular speed because no, I'm just driving anyhow. Half the time you're in a big truck, I can't even hear really what's going on, but I try to put it on regular speed to so people can get their watch hours. But if I'm watching it and somebody's got an hour long video, like that's an hour. Like that's an hour out of my day. And if somebody's doing that every day, how can anybody watch a video for an hour every day?
But you look at, and I know you don't watch either one of them, but Scrap and Pallet Man and Mike the Scavenger, they
Yeah,
both put out hour-long videos every day, and they have loyal fans that watch them every day.
I'm sure, but I'm not very entertaining. Like, yeah, see, I'm there. I can alienate my audience, he says.
But I can do that by just not wearing pants.
I'm never wearing pants.
Uh,
Why do you think I never show like long shots?
well, I'm just going to do one video a week and maybe two.
I thought I was going to do one video a week, but it turns out that I don't have it in me.
Well, I find even one video a week is a lot of work.
Yeah, it is. What I find is the work. Like I've got maybe 10 videos recorded, but the work is sitting down. So like as soon as I sit down and I start editing, I think of all the other stuff that I should be doing. And then I quit editing and I go do that. So like it might be just going through stuff for work. Right now I'm doing the election stuff, so I got to keep going through all of this like the regulations and everything for the election stuff. So I'll be sitting here like thinking, oh, I'll edit a video, not thinking, oh, it's going to be 2 hours for me to take all of this footage and mix it together, even though it never turns out like it's good anyhow. So what's the point? But
Don't edit it.
yeah, you would not want to see my videos unedited. They're already boring enough edited. There's only so much of me just standing there going, oh man, this is bullshit.
Yeah. Holy. Yeah.
That's right, train reek.
I just moved this bucket of copper. I need a break.
Yeah. You know what's made me sad is while I was organizing stuff here, after I took in all my copper with the like at the high prices, I found 4 more buckets of already cleaned copper. And I was like, oh, I could have got close to $5 a pound for that, and it's $3.40 now.
Wow, that really did take a dive fast, eh?
What?
The price of copper.
Yeah. I always make LOL. I always make something.
Love online.
But I do appreciate it, buddy.
He
The
says you always make love online.
oh, that's true. I do always make love online. Not on my YouTube though. I have a special Patreon channel for that.
Only fans.
No, they take too much. Their percentages are too high. I got that would cut my $70,000 a year income on OnlyFans down to like 35,000, and I can't afford that.
Oh,
I have a lot of people that like to watch me scrap naked, especially the grinder parts.
ouch, 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 ouch.
Yeah. Why is that smoldering? The so I was telling Dan earlier, but I'll tell you guys. I don't know what relationship you guys have with your scrap yards, but my scrapyard for almost the whole time I was with them had a girl working at the desk. Her name was Tiffany, and she was amazing. Like she made you happy to go into the scrapyard. No, like not in that way,
Oh,
but just excellent. Like so happy all the time and friendly and smiling. And anyways, I guess something happened with Tiffany, and she is no longer there. And it has actually made me angry to go to the scrapyard. And I like everybody there, but like when you're so happy to go into the scrapyard, and then all of a sudden you're just kind of like, oh, well, I don't really feel like going into the scrapyard now. And everybody else is the same except for the person at the desk. And it's not, I'm sure maybe she's great. It just doesn't feel like it doesn't feel right. Like when I go in there, it's kind of like, I don't know, kind of like going into a hospital. Like it's just everything is bland and, but I I got thinking that maybe everybody's scrapyard is just like, they go in, it's business only. And but like we'd go in there with Tiffany and there was always joking and laughing and everybody was happy. And then you go in there now and everybody's just working. Like it's just like, oh, we're here to work. So I don't know. I Oh wait, let's see what Roger says because I'm not going into the sexist aspect of this conversation. Um, yeah, so you've got a Tiffany too, but her name's Nikki. So, and it's the girl that was there before Tiffany was so bad that I didn't even want to go in the office to tell her I was there. And then I went in there one day to tell her I was there, and she wasn't there. And Tiffany was there, and she was like, "Hi, how are you? And what's your name?" And I'm Tiffany. I'm new here, and I'm like, "Yeah, I know." Like, there actually
it
seems
says
to be
so
some
on your
randomness.
badge.
What's that?
It says so on your badge.
Oh,
Ouch.
her badge just said awesome. But yeah, I'm just sad now. Like I wait,
Well, I'm
what is this?
sorry that you're
Can't
sad.
wait for him to rewatch this from the TV standpoint. I think I missed something. Scrooge, send me a private message.
That was creepy.
Yeah, I've been known to be creepy. I've been
Especially when you're drinking.
I've been a little bit creepy before. Yeah, I don't know. I just wondered if other people like Dan, when you go to Empire, when you go in there, is it like friendly and inviting, or is it just like here's your money?
Bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Get out of the way. We got someone else.
Yeah, I
And you
that's the
know,
way our other scrapyard is, the one next door to ABC. But I'll still keep going to ABC because everybody else is amazing.
considering I think in the whole place there's only like 2 people that speak English.
Really?
The rest are Asians. Yeah.
Not French? French is the second language of Canada.
Well, for some reason, there's a lot of Asians that work at Empire.
I need to know TMI what part? Like where was I sharing too much?
Creepy.
Creepy. Oh, you're looking real good right there. Oh, I like your red face. Yeah, that's hot. This is where we get the real YouTube money. Daniel says ain't no love there either. That's right. With your old yard in Florida, you mean? That Scrapman 69, those people at his yard, they're good too. Like they really like him and they help him all the time. And
how could you not like Scrapman 69?
I know. I don't know how you
Come on. Come on.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
I don't remember Gulf Coast Recycling sharing videos of the people at his scrapyard though, but I kind of do remember the accents of the people there.
I've never watched a Gulf Coast Recycling video.
Oh, because that's right, when you started scrapping.
Yeah. Well, when I started YouTube, yeah.
Yeah. He was Gulf Coast, and then all of a sudden he wasn't anymore. Oh, I just missed one there. Scrapman 69. I did the Scrapman 69 video too.
You did?
Like that music video. I just haven't edited it yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We'll get at it.
Yeah, I should edit that up one of these days.
Let's get at her.
It's like Danny's hands.
I actually looked for that the other day. I couldn't find it.
Oh, really? It's still up there. Somebody shared, or at Facebook actually shared it to me, and it's my video.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it came up in my feed, my home feed. So I watched it. I was like, oh, I remember that. It was funny.
Yeah, I actually looked for it last week, I think.
Well, that was when I met Tyler, because Tyler came on and commented on the video saying, oh, you must really know Dan. Oh, yeah, there's Gulf Coast there, but Gulf Coast can't access his account anymore. But everybody go check it out anyhow, because he's awesome. Look at him. He's over here like moderating like a pro. He's putting up Scrapman. The Scrapman didn't even come in and say hi. Son of a kid. He probably knew there was going to be swearing. He doesn't swear anymore. What are you looking for?
Nothing.
Oh, I've only ever recorded once, and that was when I had the claw. Remember when I had those great big trailer loads of cars and stuff? And Megan said, I asked her if I could record, and she was like, oh, yeah, no problem. She waved and stuff. But I've never asked at the office if it was okay, because really, I don't have a GoPro, so I'd have to hold my phone while I'm trying to unload shit. So I just don't bother. I'm glad that Roger's yard is so unsafe, though. It makes me feel good about our yard.
All those yards are unsafe.
Are they?
Oh, yeah. I've yet to see one that is safe.
Ours are pretty safe, except for when McLean came out to help me unload the truck today. He's like the boss, and he was like in his Bermuda shirt with a pair of cowboy boots, and because the guy Pawan, who's usually there, was on lunch, so he came out and he's like, I said, oh, you no steel toes, no hard hat, no gloves. I said, you look like you're on vacation. Well, I'm almost on vacation. Today's my last day. But other than that, everybody's always got their hard hats and gloves and safety glasses and everything on out there.
Okay, he so confuses me. Soon I might have able to access it. You started a whole new channel. Why didn't you just go to the cell phone store and go get your old phone?
He's took his old phone in to get his password off of his old phone. Does that not ever happen to you, where like everything is on a computer or a phone, and then all of a sudden something dies and you don't have access to that? When you don't remember your password, you're so used to just logging in on your phone.
Right, but everything.
Although I shouldn't say because he never said what his issue was. So here I am
So
defending him.
why couldn't you have done a password reset?
Can you do that on YouTube?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I think you can.
So yeah, you think is different than yeah, you
I
know.
think you should go reset your password. I volunteer you.
I'm gonna go see if I can reset mine right now. Oh, like your RAM is faulty? He's only got 4 gigs of RAM. I got to learn more about the electronics testing and stuff. I almost bought a growler today. Do you know what a growler is?
Yeah, it's like a big thing of beer.
No. This is a thing to test armatures. And all I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, $40. Yeah, I'll buy that old that old growler. And then I saw it's the same guy who sold me that old
Battery charger.
battery charger. It's his daughter, and that's who, like, he doesn't have YouTube or anything, so she's listing all this stuff. So I almost put on that I would buy that, and then I was like, I don't even know how to use my multimeter, and it's a intelligent multimeter.
So
And I'm gonna go buy something to test armatures that I don't care if they work.
she's posting stuff for sale on YouTube.
What's that?
She's posting stuff for sale on YouTube.
No, on Facebook Marketplace.
Well, that's not what you said.
Oh, well, I've been drinking.
I am a hacker's wet dream. I have 2 passwords for everything.
Yeah, I've got 3 because some people said this password has been hacked.
I have 1.
You only have 1 password?
Yeah. What else do you need?
Well, see, my password started pretty simple, and then all of a sudden they're like, no, you must have a number. So then I started having a number in my password, and then it was like, now you must have a special character, and it must be at least 8 things. So now I have 3 passwords.
All basically the same.
All basically the same, just with some minor variations.
Red.
Running over his new internet.
Mm.
New internet is safer. Don't worry about your passwords.
Just put a condom on it. Everything will be okay.
Yeah. Yep. I'm practicing safe sex right now.
But I think I'm going to take off there, guys.
I'm going to tell my wife that you left just before she was going to come. That sounded bad. I immediately regretted my choice of words.
Sounds like the story of my life.
Sorry, Julie. All right, yeah, I'm ready to go too. I gotta go let the dogs out and shit.
Okay.
Thanks for stopping in, everybody. I appreciate all of you, and I look forward to watching your next shorts, Scrooge McDuckin. And Mike, and whoever else is doing some shorts. Nobody else is doing any shorts. What the hell? All right, go do some shorts.
Shorts. Snorts.
Wait, how do I shut oh yeah, over here, end stream.
Put it off over there with that button.
Bye.